He's back. I want you to look at your neighbor. God is always good. All the time. Yes, yes, Mason Betha is back. Mace is back in the pool pit, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Mace just signed this new deal with this church. um, he's coming back. It's going to be a welcome back. So, God has already started answering prayers in 2021. Mase, formerly known as Murder Mase in the 90s on the mixtape scene, and then he was just Mase with the dimples. Mason Durrell Betha, 43, has been officially named as the new pastor of Gathering Iosis Church, a Christian church in Atlanta. And I remember people, I don't know if some people remember or not, but when Mase had retired in 99, he didn't even say anything. He just basically went on Funk Flex show and called up and was like, yeah, I'm out the game. And that was it. And he left the game with a lot of, it's like he left the poker game with a lot of chips on the table. It was a lot more that Mase could have gave to the culture. And some people were pissed off about it. You know, I'm pretty sure Puffy was and some of his diehard fans. But I mean, I looked at it like, hey, look, this man found God and this is something he's more passionate about, then let him rock. Let him do his thing. The industry turns a lot of talented people away and then they leave and the people be like, well, so-and-so fell off. No, some people just didn't want to be a part of that monstrous business anymore. Craig Mack walked off. You know, Mase walked off. Lauren Hill walked off. These are talented people. They just didn't want nothing to do with this anymore. So, you know, Mase last time he hit the stage was when they did a tribute to Puffy at the Grammy Clive Davis party. Last time he put out a song was that diss record to Cam a couple years ago. that was fire over the Kanye beat or whatever. But you know, Mase is he's chilling. Like I say, he came back in '04 with that welcome back thing, and it was kind of corny. You know, he was doing the breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. You know what I mean? Because by then Fab had came out, kind of took Mace's verbiage a little bit, and he got fire. And Fab's been really carrying Mace's legacy, in my opinion, for the last 20 years. Basically, Fab's carved out his own thing. He went from being compared to Mace to just being himself. He just Fab, you know. So, you know, Mace put it on Instagram. He's like, "Look, man, thank you. Like God knows, I already started answering your prayers. Mase is back. Reverend Mase, ladies and gentlemen. Reverend Mase. And people give him a lot of shit about it, but you know, he's happy. He's doing his thing, man. How can you hate on that? Don't hurt him, Mase. Don't hurt him, Reverend. Now, figures have not been discussed. As you know, they're not going to tell you how much money he's making. But it is a pandemic, and you know times is hard. You know, you're going to probably make more money tax-free at that church than you will in hip-hop, because you ain't doing no shows. You ain't doing no, you ain't really making no bread in hip-hop. So right now, Lace is going to go back to where he knows is comfortable. He's going to go back to that pool pit and telling people what they want to hear. You know what I mean? I've never watched a Mason Betha sermon before, but I do want to watch just to see, you know, Mason in all his luster and glory. You know, you got to be a well speaker, obviously. A lot of these former pimps that go to jail and find themselves, they come home and they become preachers. You know what I mean? It's a talent. But shout out to Mase, man. Mase, do your thing, be happy. You know, couldn't say it surprised me, but he was just chilling, sitting at home probably for the whole year. And like I say, it's time to go out there and get that money. So, let's go, baby. Do it for Harlem World. Boys doing the Harlem Shake in there. Woo! Amen.